Where's the 100% proof that we're from Africa? Where's the 100% proof that we're from Africa? Because now what you're asking me for a lot of things. Like, hey, who's your tribe? Choctaw, by the way. What's the history of your people? My family lived in Mississippi. They had to go through several massacres. Because I took your advice. Bro. I went in and I did my research on my family. And it turns out that we got people in our family who has family trees for there. Like, I also found out that my family had, our last names went through 5 different variations because of our clans having to move around. And I also found out that our family had a really close kinship with 2 other clans that were around the area, and that our people as a family traveled from round to round from the 1800s all the way to there. And to the fact is that those family members are still in our family today. Bro, I found out that my whole family lineage is like some type of crazy anime. So I want to thank you for that. Because then the tribes actually came, Choctaw. But then when you go deep into it, the Kazoo, like, there's so many things. And these are people that are telling us. These are our blood relatives telling us. These are not people who come from Europe telling us this, right? So the thing about it is, I don't have any family that can tell me like what tribes that my ancestors supposedly came from in Africa. I mean, even when you so-called the DNA test, when you get, 33% this, 33% that DNA is telling you that your DNA is 33% similar to those people. A couple of percentage similar to those people. You want to know why? Because even our people did not differentiate itself by our people, because we were all melanated, carbonated beings. We were all of God. We were different tribes. Just how you have a different last name, I have a different last name. We all have different families, but we're all one people. That's why when you take a DNA test, it's going to be similar to over there, because we're all one people, right? But even being one people, we're still the most genetically diverse people on the planet. That's crazy. So now, even by your comment, if you can't prove that you're 100% from this land, then you're lying. Then you're lying when you say we came from Africa. Because you can't 100% prove that. You can't. Because there's no 100% proof. Because they destroyed all the evidence of our cultures. But now you have to ask yourself, why is it the people who destroyed all the learning centers? Why is it all the people who destroyed all the temples of knowledge that our ancestors have developed? Because we were here longer than them. Why is it the people who destroyed it are now telling us like, oh, learn your history? You guys destroyed it. You wanted to keep it from us, and then you replace it with a false one. So, who's hurtful here? Who's hurting? What is this hurting? Who's hurting?